The video that you're about to see is an account of the tragedy which befell a group of 5 youths, in particular Sally Hardesty and her annoying brother Franklin. In 2003, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was remade. Is it better than the original, or does the Texas heat from the original Tobe Hooper classic still burn just as hot today?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Christian Hanna Horror here with another remake versus original, and today we're talking about the pride of Texas, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The reason I want to do this one is this. I'm sure some people are like, well, are you going to do Halloween? I'll probably do Halloween in October, but that's kind of one that it's just going to be one of those videos, you know what I mean? So here we go. Let's talk about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and this is why I really want to do this one. We're talking about, in my opinion, 2 incredibly good films. So that's good, right? We love good movies. So in my opinion, the original and the remake of this are both fantastic films. So this is going to be picking a favorite child. Let's talk about the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre for just a moment. And I'm not going to go over the movie. You've all seen the movie. Here's the deal. For me, living in the South, I am one of those people that I can tell myself this could really happen. There are parts of America, especially where I'm from, which is about an hour from Texas, a little bit shorter than an hour actually. There are places that desolate. There are places where if you need to go to the hospital, if you need to get a cop over, if you need to go to the store, it's a 25-30 minute ride. And county roads, dirt roads, single roads with just markers, mile 1, mile 2. This kind of stuff could easily go on and people could get away with it. Maybe not for years and years and years, but what I'm getting at is this. That sense of reality for me really hits home with this movie. When you think about the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there's this feeling of voyeurism. It's very voyeuristic, as my friend Tommy McDaniel said when he did the roundtable, and that really rung a bell with me. You almost feel like you're watching something you're not supposed to be watching. This movie is not cinematic. This movie was not done on sound stages. This movie was not done in studios. This movie was done with a guy holding a camera inside of a van driving down the hot Texas heat. That realism translates this movie into something other than what I just like to call a movie. It's almost like you're watching something or you're a part of this. I feel like I am a fly on the wall witnessing this reality-based horror that is going on right in front of my eyes. That's something that is incredibly tough to make happen on screen. I don't know if Tobe tried to do that on purpose or if it was just the nature of filmmaking at this time, where it was done, and how it was done. I just know this. That original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, in my opinion, is one of, if not the greatest horror movie ever made. So let's talk about the remake, because what's interesting about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake is I don't like to clump it in the era of the remakes, because 2003, I don't remember a whole slew of remakes happening. It surely wasn't a new thing. I just remember this kind of being like this new Texas Chainsaw Massacre film coming out, and I thought it was kind of taboo at the time. I wasn't privy to the world of remakes yet myself. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, while I also think it is a fantastically great brutal horror movie, it is emphasis on the word movie. I really feel like I'm watching this cinematic experience with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, and I applaud that. I don't know if they were going to try to replicate that voyeuristic feel from the original, and they didn't, and it seems like they weren't trying to. Character development in this one is just as good. I really think there's nothing out of par from the original with this movie. I think everything they attempted to go for with the remake was great. They did make, in my opinion, Leatherface feel like a little bit more of a monster, and that's okay because it matches the look, the sound of the film. When I think about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, I get colors of really dark shades of green in my head, and that might be from the original poster artwork and things like that, but there's definitely a brutality to the remake that I absolutely love. When it comes to both of these movies, I'll kind of keep this short. There's really nothing from either that I have even remotely a complaint about. I genuinely think these 2 films are absolutely fantastic. So it comes down to the little things. Which film am I going to prefer, and which film are you going to prefer? Hopefully you guys let me know in the comment sections below, but I'm gonna go, for me, with the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Once again, this is like picking a favorite child. It's the little things, it's the nuances, it's the realistic, nasty grittiness of the 1970s that leverage this film a little bit more to my type of liking. But that's not to say that the '03 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is even remotely bad. I did a ranking of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films on my channel, and guess what number 1 was? The original. Guess what number 2 was? The remake. There's other good Texas Chainsaw Massacre films in the series, some not so well made, although I do enjoy all of them, but the argument of which one is better is an argument to be had for both sides of this coin. But that original will always stand the test of time, and it's a testament to Toby. On the other side of that, the remake is a testament on itself to Toby, and it's such a good story, a nasty family, and a fantastic movie. Watch both of these films if for some reason you haven't seen either one of these two. The two Texas Chainsaw Massacre films, the original and the remake, are both utterly fantastic. So let me know in the comment section, which one do you prefer between the remake and the original? I can clearly see the remake winning some votes in this case. So guys, please be sure to drop a like on this if you enjoy this series, and be sure to sub to the channel if you're new to this channel. Also, you guys can check out the description where you can become a patron and hear all the music that I make for my channel and support the channel for as little as $1 a month. And you can also check out the Teespring and Rock Christian Hannah Horror merch wherever you go. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.